Good day, crafty chumblies. For today's make, you are going to need cardstock, design paper, a bit of plastic or something like that, something clear and see-through. Doesn't have to be very strong, just as long as it's clear and see-through. Tape, glue, measure, ruler, scissors, because we're going to make a ATC display unit. So there you go. You can sit on your desk and you can display your ATCs. It'll look something like that. This is one I made earlier, and I haven't decorated it, and I'm not going to decorate this one either. I'm just going to show you how to make it. Then it will be up to you to make it and to decorate it in whatever way you like. So what you'll need is a sheet of cardstock for the base, and this will be 4 1/4 by 7 inches, and you'll score at 2 inches and 4 inches. Don't worry about this, I will show you. Then for the little box shape there, you're going to have a piece of cardstock, and it's going to be 4 3/4 by 3 inches, and you'll score it here at 1/2 inch and 3 3/4 inches, and you'll score also along the short side there at 1 1/4 inch and 1 3/4 inches. Then when you've scored that, then you cut just into the 1/2 inch score line, and then in there to the 3 3/4 inch score line. Become clear when I do it. And then this is the front panel, and this is 4 1/2 by 3 inches. So let's get going, folks. Got a nice bright yellow colour, so I'm hoping you can see this all very clearly. And we're going to start cutting with the base. So the base size is 4 1/4 by 7. So we are going 4 1/4, 4 1/4, by 7 inches. I don't have 7 inches on mine, so I'll just do a bit of math. And I'll see this is 8 1/4 wide, so if I'm doing it 7 inches, I've got to take off 1 1/4 inch, which should leave me 7 inches. Let's have a quick looky. 7 inches, there you go, that's the base. The next bit we're going to cut is the front panel, which is 4 1/2 by 3. Hear that? That's a ferry. So 4 1/2 by 3 inches. So that's the front panel, and then the box is 4 3/4. Oh, I did that wrong. Have I got 4? Oh, thank goodness for that. I thought I'd done it wrong then. But I haven't. 4 3/4 by 3 inches by 3. 4 3/4. Oh, can you see that? 4 3/4 by 3. There we go. Get rid of those, put that to one side. And what we're going to do next is scoring. So I don't need to score the front panel, so we'll leave that to one side, and we're going to score the base. The base, the base, the base. See that? This is the base. So we're going to score it 2 inches and 4 inches along the top side. 2 inches and 4 inches. This is quite a simple one, so we're just going to score this, fold it, I mean, not score it, fold that like that, and that's going to make the base, and it's going to sit or stand like that. Next we'll work on the box. So that was the base. Sorry, this is the front panel. Is it? This is the front panel, and this is the box. That's right, 4 3/4 by 3. It's okay, when I first did this one I only did 4 1/4, so and then when I put it together I realised it was too small, so it's 4 3/4. That's why you always do a practice one first. So on the 4 3/4, what we're going to do is we're going to score at, on the short side, 1 1/4 by 1 3/4, and that gives you a little 1/2 inch gap there. Then we are going to score at 1/2 inch on this side, and then at 3 3/4, sorry, not 3 3/4 at all, at 4 1/4, which gives you 1/2 inch and 1/2 inch. I'll have to change that, won't I? So when this is folded, we'll fold this one up. Gives you a shape like this. I was looking at the wrong side there. Look. So this is it, 4 3/4 by 4 1/4. So I've shown you the wrong side on this, wasn't I? I've shown you that one, and it wasn't that one at all, it was that one. So that's the measurements you need to make the box. Don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking anything. And what we're going to do here is we're going to cut in 1/2 inch here and here, and then here and here. And what happens to that is that this gets folded up and glued like so to make a nice little box like that, which is this one here, this bit here. Right, before we glue the sides together, we have to cut out a little bit of a panel in the front, and so I am going to measure 1/4 inch from this line here. 1/4 inch, 1/4 inch, and then from the side here it's going to be 1/4 inch. Pencil needs a little bit of sharpening. So we're going to take out, going to cut out that piece there. You can see I've left a 1/4 inch all around the front of the box there, and that's where we're going to put our little bit of perspex in. So we're just going to cut this. And that's what you have there. A little 1/4 inch opening all the way around. So what we need to do now is, need to just measure this. That's 3 1/4. So that's 3 3/4. So what I need to do is cut along the inside here. And just to get a really straight line, I'm going to use the guillotine. So it's 1 1/4 inches wide. Just needs to be a fraction under. Just want to get a nice straight edge there. Okay, and what I'm going to do now is just attach this panel along here. Just going to use my shorter scored bit. And then I'm just going to place this centrally as I can, because it is just a little bit narrow on the width. But there you go, there's that bit there, and now we're just going to glue the sides down together. Okay, so I want the edges to go to the back, so I'm going to glue this one here. That's going to pop on there. Just going to take off a little bit of that there, so that it sits nice and flat. I'm just going to glue onto that tab there. And then this will fold around and go like so. Go and put the peg on. And we're going to do the same for this one. We're going to make sure that the flaps go to the back. Just going to cut out a little triangle there, just a really small one off the tab. So we're just going to glue along here, fold the flap down, glue on the flap. And we're going to pop this down. And we are going to put a peg on there to hold it down as well. And that's the little container that goes on the front of the stand. I was looking for the word there, couldn't find it, could I? Right, okay, so the stand goes like that. What we're going to do next is we are going to add some tape to this one here. Sorry, this smaller bit here. This is the outside. Don't forget, you'll be decorating your own however you want it. I'm not going to decorate this one, I'm just going to show you how to make it and then leave the decorations up to you. So this is the front, and we're going to centre it as much as possible. So it's on, get a little bit of overhang on each side there, and it goes like this. So what you need to do now is put a little stopper on, and you can use whatever you want. On this one here I've used some bling. Let's see what else I've got. Got some brads here as well. You can use brads. So some nice shiny brads there. Got some nice shiny brads. There we go. This will work well for a stopper. Just remember that just remember when you put it on your desk that you have got brads there. Don't want to put it on any desk where you might cause damage. So again, just looking for a pokey tool. I'm going to put these in 1 inch from each end. Well, no, 1/2 inch from each end, okay, folks? Gonna go 1/2 inch from each end. A little self-healing mat here. Just going to put this in. I find this helps with brads, just to make a little hole first. And that will go like that. And what we have next is the box. And I will put some tape on the box. I'm just going to tape and glue it. You can do all tape, you can do all glue. Up to you. Tape will help to hold the glue till it sticks. What you're going to do is place it from the bottom just a little way up. See if I could do it this way around. Try and centre it as much as possible and take it a little way up off the bottom. Just a little way up off the bottom for whatever you use down there for the stopper, and then you'll be able to display your ATCs on your desk and flip them over and display another ATC, so you can change the little picture on your desk daily if you wanted to. So I hope you like today's challenge, and I'll just leave this here for you to see. These are the measurements, so I should put them in the description box down below. And see you again soon on International Crafters. I just wanted to also say that during the month of September we are having some little surprises on International Crafters on Facebook, because it will be in September. It is our 1 year anniversary and we're going to be celebrating it with lots of fun things to do and little games and prizes, and yeah, so I hope you come in and join the fun on International Crafters on Facebook, and I hope you enjoyed today's challenge and see you again soon. Bye.